Welcome back to Fox 2 News at 5. The state takeover of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department is beginning to take shape.
Next week, a new transition director will be announced. Chief Robert Tracy spoke with me about what that job entails and how much his own job has changed since the plan was signed into law a few weeks ago.
What's happening now is there's different oversight, answering to administration and to a mayor, and now answering to 5 board of commissioners and an additional one, that police commissioners, one a non-voting member, one being the mayor. So it's about educating them, telling them exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it, and hopefully, getting the support that we need to make sure we can continue to do our job and help drive down crime.
In a matter of days, we're going to see that kind of come to fruition when we have a transition director. You said you don't know who this person's going to be. We know who the interim is. Who would you like it to be? Certainly a person that is unbiased, doesn't have an agenda, is a good listener, and understand both sides when the city and also the state, because there's so many assets. When you take a look about how this came from state to local control, the legislative bill says that all those assets come back. But then you're talking about fleet services, you're talking about cars, you're talking about the legal team, you're talking about HR. You're talking about all these things that someone really has to negotiate with City Hall, and also be speaking with the chief of police, what your needs are as we're setting up the board, and then reporting back to the governor to make sure that they're informed of what's happening and to make sure that we're doing this in a proper way so the community doesn't suffer. I know there are a lot of questions. What has changed since this was signed into law March 26th? What has changed, what I want to make sure, and I want to assure the audience and the community, and I've been going to roll calls that I've been getting out of the community, internal messaging, external messaging. What hasn't changed is the type of police work we're doing, the type of police work that this community deserves, the type of leadership and telling the officers we got a stable way we're doing things. There's expectations, there's regiment, and how we do our patrol strategies, how we do our intelligence. We just had CompStat here this morning. I do executive management meetings. So I want to make sure everybody knows that we're going to continue to do this. The chief said for all the changes to come, he agrees that changing to state oversight will lead to a morale boost. The 2 police unions agree that both have been in support of that change. The department is not commenting on the lawsuit that was recently filed by the city to stop the takeover, as it is pending litigation.